What's up everyone, Lion Roar here, and we have 3 brand new heroes in the altar of Gemstone Legends, including a brand new legendary hero. I'm excited about all 3, so of course I'm going to cover them today, and I'll throw in a few summons at the end to see if I can get lucky. But first, download Gemstone Legends, a mobile RPG puzzle match game. Use the link in the description to start with free stuff, including a bonus hero. Alright, so let's start with the epic heroes, and they're kind of interesting because they're a mercenary brother and sister, and that does matter because if you get both, it makes both of them better. So let's look at the individual heroes, and then you're going to see what the synergy is between the two of them. First of all, we have Simdor, of course, an epic 4-star hero here. Cursed Cut is the active special, deals damage to a single enemy, 163% of attack. That's not a lot of attack, so you're not probably going to use him, especially because he's only hitting a single enemy for damage. But the next part's pretty good, which is 100% chance to inflict curse on a single enemy for 3 turns. And you do need this special once in a while. It's probably not, likely that you're just going to take Simdor based on this particular special against any old defense. But if they've got annoying statuses on opposing heroes, like buffs that you need to get rid of and things like that, then the curse is going to come in really handy, because not only does it take it off, but it keeps it off and it gets rid of multiple ones if there are multiple ones. The Unbreakable is the passive part of the special, gains Soul Link for 5 turns at the start of each wave and has a 75% chance to use the special ability twice if there's a living mercenary sister on his team. So there you can see the synergy with his sister, of course. Attack increased by 50% if there's a dead mercenary sister on his team. So either way, as long as you bring the mercenary sister along, well, then there's going to be a benefit to it. Now, a lot of this passive doesn't matter as much, of course, if you don't get the other hero. I think gaining Soul Link for 5 turns at the start of each wave individually, though, is a very good and very powerful ability. If you feel like making Simdor the leader, he is an attack leader of blue heroes, and blue allies attack increases by 38%. Let's go ahead and peek at the stats. 4,772 HP, 501 attack, and 430 defense. So the attack is really high as far as like a base stat. So while the percentage is actually kind of like, I wouldn't say low, but it's just not gonna deal as much percentage damage as you would hope for. The attack stat is actually really high, so that does make up for some of it. The speed is at 197, and the mana gain is at 21. So that's a pretty good mana gain for this hero. His mercenary sister is Vianna. Of course, another 4-star epic hero. Jumping Shock is the active special, deals damage to all enemies, 114% of attack. I like this one a little bit better because the damage is not that much less than her brother, but it's hitting everybody, and that's kind of cool, especially if you can do something like give the entire opposing defense some kind of like defense down, or perhaps even the special that will allow you to deal lots of damage with an active damage special like this. A 25% chance to inflict stun on all enemies for 3 turns is extremely powerful. I think I like Vianna a little bit better than her brother, just as an individual type of hero based on this particular active special. And then Bond is the passive, gains Soul Link for 5 turns at the start of each wave and has 75% chance to use her special ability twice if there's a living mercenary brother on her team, and the mana gain is increased by 5 if there's a dead mercenary brother on her team. So again, you're gaining synergy by just having the other hero. Now, what's incredible about these two is like they both get perks by having the other one. So it's not just like this hero gets a perk. This hero and the other hero get a perk together. So these heroes really are so much better when you put them together. And as far as her stats go, 4,399 HP, 514 attack. That's very good, especially for hitting everybody. I really like her a lot. 461 defense is okay. Check out that speed, 208. That's pretty good. I like Vianna. I hope I get her. I think she's really, really cool. But of course, I hope I get the brother too, because it just makes them better together. Mana gain at 19. So if you want to throw 2 pieces of mana equipment on her, you will get that up to 20, which is important because that means that it only takes 5 tiles to be matched now to set her off rather than 6. And, that's important. That kind of mana speed really does matter in a game like this. All right, now let's check out the new legendary, Gerda. So the active special is called Excruciating Shot, 100% chance to inflict decreased defense on a single enemy for 3 turns. I wish it would be more than on a single enemy, but check this out. Now, she also deals damage to a single enemy, 275% attack. So you're decreasing the defense and then you're taking a big shot. And so that is going to hurt a single enemy a lot. Sometimes that's going to matter. You know, there's situations where you really do need to hammer away at one opposing hero first before you can really start working on the rest of the heroes. So do be aware of that. All right, the passive, I know your weakness. Accuracy increased by 5% for every 10% of the target's missing HP. 100% chance to inflict bleeding 2 times for 3 turns on an enemy when using her special ability if the target has more than 50% HP, and 100% chance to inflict stun for 3 turns when using her special ability if the target has less than 50% HP. So it's kind of cool. I love specials like this that have... looks like I've been inactive for a little too long here. But I love these specials that give you a lot of choices about how you're going to use them. So you do have to pay attention to Gerda because depending on how much HP the opposing hero has, you can do different things with it. I really like the stun part, so I think I would most likely be looking at trying to stun an opponent if I can, plus getting their HP down even more to try and kill it is just really important. She is an accuracy leader in the arena, increases the accuracy of all allies in the arena by 50%. You know, not typically a leader ability you're going after necessarily, so I don't know that the leader abilities on this is that special. Sometimes you might want to do that if you have a really heavy status type of team that you're taking. The HP is 6,021. That's pretty big. Now check out that attack at 614. Wow. All right, so when you go back here and look at that 275% of attack that she's going to do, she's going to do quite a bit of damage. Defense is 575. We got speed of 206, which looks a lot like Vianna's. And then mana gain of 21, so you don't really need to put mana equipment on her. You can, you know, just make sure that you match 5 tiles and then you're good to fire her. I would really focus equipment on, you know, probably a little bit of like crit damage or something like that. And also making sure that the status is stick, because stunning an opponent can be a really powerful thing for making sure that the defense is not able to do anything when you're playing with her. So those are my thoughts. I'll tell you what, I got a few extra scrolls here. This is not a summons video, but I figure I'll do a few summons to see if I can get one of these heroes. Let's try. Yeah. And we got one more gold scroll here. Rare hero. Alright, so nothing off the gold scrolls. Let's see if we can get one off the platinum. And we did not get one of the new ones. Sonera's cool. I like this hero a lot, by the way. I'll go ahead and read it. Lip Sealer deals damage to all enemies, 169% of attack, and 75% chance to inflict silence on all enemies for 2 turns. Love silence. Love silence. If they can't play, you're more likely to win. Accuracy increased by 30% if above 50% HP. Now, look at that at the bottom. This is one reason I love Gemstone Legends. Legendary hero guaranteed in 12 out of 15. So I got one coming soon, but not today. Catch me in a future video to see if I get that legendary hero. Well, I will get the legendary hero, but make sure you're subscribed so you can see which one it is. And if you haven't already, please consider liking the video, and I will catch you in the next one.